Alright. We're on. Man, this is kind of cool. Look at this guy. Who's this guy right here? Now you may guys look at this guy and think, he's the hillbilly redneck up in here. But I'm gonna tell you guys, this guy on 2 wheels, he's a beast. You wanna tell everybody what we got going on today?
We're gonna be doing the quantum install this fuel pump.
Now, this is a pretty wacky tobacco intro back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since we've been back on this channel, but my son, he's like, Dad, you gotta get back on it. And I said, son, I need to buy a new camera. So this is a first test run on this new camera I bought. It's a Sony. And my boy, BoBo is what we call him. We call him the sketchy guy because he's always on that rear wheel, you know what I'm saying? As you can tell, he's got the fuel pump in there and then a filter because too much beast mode. So today we're gonna do an install on a fuel pump on a KTM 1290 Super Duke R. Yours, what year is yours?
18.
He's got the 2nd gen KTM. I have the 1st gen. So let me show you right here real quick. So this is a 2014 KTM Super Duke 1290R, and believe it or not, I wrecked my last one, which was an orange one. This is my number 4. Did you know that this is my number 4 KTM? Number 5.
Wow.
Number 5 KTM Super Duke. Now I wrecked the last one. I'm not gonna go in details how that happened, but we got a black one here, and then I swapped out the white from the orange one into the black, and then I swapped out my O-Link suspension right there. Anyways, it's got a whole bunch of stuff done to it, and I'm telling you guys, I mean, give him a little bit, this guy, man. Give him a little bit. What do you think about this KTMs?
I want it.
How many did you have? How many KTMs did you have?
I've had several.
Several. Not as many as me. Not as many as me, probably. I don't think so.
No.
But anyways, so he's got it here. You want to open the box? Show us what we got. Let's put it on the table right here real quick, if you don't mind. Show these guys what we got going on in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we got a fuel pump right here. Now they say there's a lifetime warranty on this guy, right?
Yes.
And what's the brand on this guy?
This is the Quantum.
The Quantum. You can see right down the side. Okay, that's the Quantum. And then that's the fuel pump right there. And we also got a filter.
Yay.
Shabam, right there. So we're gonna install the filter to the fuel pump. Now, some of you guys may not know how complicated those fuel pumps are on those KTMs, but we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna do this fuel pump. He brought his fuel tank. You wanna bring your fuel tank inside real quick?
You have a bucket?
So I got my boy right here. Yeah. So what do you think, brother? What we're gonna do over here? What do you think? What should we do? What should we do?
Take this
You know,
out.
the YouTube, man, it's gotta be hilarious too. We can't be all serious. Like when we ride, you're never serious, right? So now we're not being serious. We're just gonna knock this thing out. We're gonna break this freaking tank.
We could pour it in a bucket.
We can. So here's the thing, guys. The fuel pump that's right in here. You see that? It's right in here. So we're gonna pop those 4 bolts out. Now you gotta be very careful when you pop this fuel pump. You gotta work your way around it. It looks like somebody already messed with it. Look at that. You see that right there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody might have pried on it or something. I'm not sure, but we're gonna pry that sucker out, and then we're gonna have to pour this fuel. Probably gonna put it in his car, but I'll show you guys how the pump looks once we take it out. All right, guys. So we'll loosen those bolts out, and I just want to show you guys real quick here. Look how big this guy is. Like, this is no joke, man. This thing is huge. For a motorcycle, I'd say that's a pretty damn big chingalera right there. What do you say?
That's quite the assembly.
So now we're gonna have to disassemble this whole guy and install that fuel pump and the filter. But before we do that, we're not gonna let this gas go to waste and throw that thing back in the car. There's your fuel pump. We're gonna have to install this little guy inside here. We're gonna have to take everything out. So, first thing is first, we're gonna have to pop these guys right here.
This is silent noise.
that concludes our fuel pump rebuild. As I mentioned it, KTM 2018. This is the second gen Super Duke car, and I think it's the same for first gen and probably even the third gen. So that's all it is. You got anything you want to add, or?
Nice install.
Oh, stop it. But I might be posting some videos or pictures of this guy doing some wheelies with his new fuel pump. Let's see what you guys think. So guys, that's a complete install on this fuel pump for a KTM Super Duke 1290R, and I believe first, second, and third gen is the same as far as this pump goes. Now we see how that's gonna work. I did one, but I have not installed it yet, so I'm not sure if it's great or not. And but we see how it's gonna work on his bike. You got anything else you want to add?
That was a pretty good install there. I'm ready to get
This is my first time on the YouTube in 2.5 years, 3 years. I don't even know. It's been a long time. Like you can tell, my video is just whack. But don't judge us. It's a start. It's a start.
I'm ready to get this fuel pump in that thing
Let's do it.
and hit the road.
Mucho love. Appreciate you guys. Till next time. You're awesome.